Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I welcome you very, very warmly to tonight. Welcome, everyone. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge Community. It's Thursday. It's 8 p.m. We are here and we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I bid you a very, very, very warm welcome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for being here. It's so much excitement. I get so excited at Thursdays now because I know that it's 8 p.m. We are here. You'll see my pretty face pop up on your screen. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. And I know that I won't be here doing this alone. Thank you so much for always being here. I am deeply honored to always host these sessions every Thursday at 8 p.m. And I count it a privilege that you are always here for us to do this together. So if you can see me and you can hear me, you know how we do this. Let me see a comment in the comment section. Say, Coach, I can see you. I can hear you loud and clear. Let me know how excited you are to be with us tonight in tonight's session. As always, our weekly live webinars are very exciting, very engaging, and I can assure you that you will not leave here the same way that you have come. Somebody say amen. Thank you so much for being here. Thursdays at 8 p.m. we are here in the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinars, and they are brought to you by the Advanced Lounge community. Yes, the Advanced Lounge is a haven, it's a community for people who are learning, who are growing, who are becoming more valuable and entering into more superior versions of themselves. In the Advanced Lounge, it's our firm belief. Yeah. Hi, Brenda. Good to have you here. Welcome to class. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so in the Advanced Lounge, we believe firmly that we all want change, but the change that we want to see must start from us. So in the Advanced Lounge, everything that we do, the focus is on you. The focus is on the individual, because when you are able to build yourself up, when you are able to go on that journey of personal growth and personal development, and you are able to become this new person capable of doing all these things that you didn't even ever give yourself a chance for, and then all of a sudden you are beginning to enter into rooms, you are beginning to enter into spaces, and you are beginning to create the change that you want to see. So whether it's change in your home, change in your family dynamics, change in your marriage, change in your workplace, change in your community, change in your nation, the change that we want to see must start from us as individuals. And just imagine with me for a minute that your family, everyone in your family was entering into the realms where they are becoming better versions of themselves. Or everyone in your office, everybody was always trying not to outdo the other, but indeed to outdo themselves, to continue to keep growing, to keep evolving, to keep transforming into better and superior versions of themselves. You can imagine the kind of homes, the kind of workplaces, the kind of communities, the kind of nations, the kind of world that we would have. And so this is our firm belief that the change that we want to see in the world must first start with us. And so in the Advanced Lounge, the focus is on you. Let me write in the comment section, the focus is on me, because indeed it is. This is the only way that we're going to begin to get some of these things right, when we bring the focus back to the individual. And rightfully, you are the man for the job, because see, this journey, nobody can go on the journey for you. The journey has to be undertaken by you and for you, because you understand that there is something at the end of the line. There is growth, there is transformation. I always say that there are realms. Like, just sit down and imagine that where you are now, it is not all that there is to you. Where you are now, and that can be anywhere, whether it's in your home, your workplace, where you are now is not all that there is to you. Then now imagine the higher realms, the territories, the greater territories, the grounds that are available. I am here to remind you that the possibilities that exist for you, they are limitless, they are endless, and you have not yet started. You have not yet started. You have not even begun to scratch they scratch the surface of the realms and the heights and the grounds that are available to you, but only when you are able to go on that journey where you are becoming a better version of yourself. And this is what we do in the advanced lounge. The advanced lounge is exists to help you, to empower you, to begin to move forward purposefully in life, because many people are moving but they are not moving purposefully. There is something lacking in the movement. It's an anyhow kind of movement. Anything goes anyhow, let's just see how it goes, but not anymore. The heights are available to you, the grounds, the territories are available to you, but there is a requirement for you that you are able to go on this journey. You are able to enter into more valuable and the more superior version of yourself that is able to access all these possibilities that are available to you. And I'm so glad that you are here. Let me write the comment section, I'm glad I am here. Let me know if you are glad you are here, because in the weekly live webinars, they are just one of the expressions of the advanced lounge community. And essentially what we are doing here is to to improve our toolkit, because we are on a journey. You are on a journey, I am on a journey, and your journey is beautiful, is distinct, is as unique as you are. Nobody can go on that journey for you, but for that journey you need to be equipped. You need the mindset, you need the skill set, you need the toolkit to be able to go on that journey. And in the advanced lounge, which is just the expressions of the advanced lounge, we are here to, on a weekly basis, give ourselves or improve on our toolkit so that we are able to go on this journey. Hi, Ewele, thank you for being here. I see you. Welcome to class. I'm glad to have you here. Welcome to class. And so we are equipping ourselves for this journey. And tonight, as always, we are always considering very interesting topics. And I always give a disclaimer before I go into the class that in the weekly live webinars, you will feel attacked. You will feel triggered. But the reason is that we have done things a certain way for so long, and now is the time to begin to take a second look and begin to do things differently, because the only way that we can have different results is for us to do things differently and even better. And so in this weekly live webinars, we are looking at how can we do things differently? How can we make our journey better? How can we make the most and make the best out of our journey of personal growth? And so tonight, we are looking at how you can embrace your unique context on your journey to growth. You have a unique context. Only you has it. Out of the 7 or is it 8 billion people on the face of the planet, there is nobody like you. There is nobody like you. And if you doubt me, just look at your fingerprints. Did you know that it doesn't matter whether you're identical twins, there is nobody on the face of the earth that has the same biometric, that has the same fingerprints as you? That should just give you an idea of how unique, how distinct, and how different, beautifully different you are. But so is your journey. So how do you embrace your unique context? Because you have a uniqueness, your unique context on your journey of growth. It is going to be an interesting time. Please buckle your seatbelt. Please stay here. Please stay engaged. Let's see your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you're hearing. Let me know how it's coming to you. Take notes. But more importantly, I always say it is important to know, but more important is that you are able to take action. So I want you to listen with rapt attention, take notes, but make a commitment that beyond hearing, that you are going to begin to take action. My name is Tracy Akpera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community. And my job, I love my job. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist, because truly, many of us have never considered it, the possibilities that are available to us. My job is to show you that where you are now, what you are doing now, where you are, it is not all that there is to you, that there are heights for you to climb, there are territories for you to take, there are grounds for you to cover. But it's not just to show you. My job also is to help you to begin to navigate from where you are now to where you ought to be. And I love my job. And I'm so glad to have you in tonight's edition. I'm always excited to host the weekly live webinar. So we'll get right into it. How do we begin to embrace our unique context. Yes, the webinars are free to all. Please feel free to share the link to all everybody you know. Everybody should actually be in this session. So feel free to share the link with everybody that you know. How do we begin to embrace our unique context on our journey of growth? First thing you need to know, this is very important because your journey is not a copy paste of anyone else's journey. Please get it. Your journey is not a copy paste, it's not a copy and paste of anyone else's journey. Your journey is unique, your journey is distinct, your journey is different, your journey is yours. Hear me right in the comment section. My journey is mine. Your journey is yours. It's not for anyone else. There is no other person that can go on this journey except for you. So you have a unique context. You are unique. You are distinct. You are one of a kind. And your growth story, I say, is defined in the exact same way. Your growth story is unique. Your growth story is distinct. Your growth story is different. Your growth story is one of a kind. And the sad thing is that many of us are frustrated because we are trying to fit into someone else's concept, somebody else's context, somebody else's timeline. We are trying to follow somebody else's script, forgetting that your context is what defines your journey. But all the while, we are not looking at ourselves. And I think a lot of things contribute, and we'll break it down. We are always looking outside of us. That is why in the advanced lounge, we make a conscious effort to redirect your attention to the most important person. If you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say that you are the most important piece of your journey. There is nobody as important as you. It is not pride, it is not arrogance, it is an understanding that you are the most important person. You are the common denominator. When you consider your marriage, when you consider your relationship, your friendship, when you consider your job or where you work, when you consider your role in your community, your church, your mosque, or whatever, you will find a common denominator in all those things. The common denominator is you. So when I say you are the most important piece of your journey, it means that you need to give priority to that important piece. Because if you don't prioritize that important piece, everything scatters, nothing holds. And so many times we are pursuing, how do I succeed at this? How do I succeed at that? How do I succeed in my job? How do I succeed at that? How do you succeed at you? That is the question. How do you succeed at you? And this is why this is very, very important. To understand at you, it means that there is this journey. You have to embrace it. You have to own it and understand that it is distinctly mine. Hi, Shima. Welcome to class. I see you. Welcome to class. And so your journey, your context is your compass. It is what determines, is what you should embrace that will show you where and how you're navigating. So tonight's conversation, it's all about your personal context. Because when you know your story, you know what makes it unique. You stop looking at other places, other things, other people. You stop competing, you stop comparing, and you start becoming. Please let me write in the comment section, I'm ready to start becoming. Because you see, this is your lane, this is your journey. You must understand it, and you must learn to focus your focus on what is important, and that is you. It is not pride, it is not arrogance, it is just the reality. It is only when you are able to get you right. And people will ask me, oh, what is personal development? Why personal development? Why what is the benefit? What is the I tell them that it is important. In fact, it's expedient. Nothing else is important. Excuse my language. Because every other thing in your life rests squarely on your journey of growth. So you must understand that your experiences, your journey, your upbringing, all of that, everything that creates a personal context for you is not a burden, it's your blueprint. And so before we begin to talk about success, we begin to talk about growth, we begin to talk about transformation, we must first understand that you have a unique context. Where are you coming from? What has shaped you? And how does all that fit into what you are becoming? This is where we are starting. Welcome to class. Who is excited to be here? Hi, peace. Good evening. Welcome to class. I see you. I see you. Welcome, everybody. This is where we start from. So, the problem, the major problem, as I was contemplating and studying for the class, is that comparison. We are comparing, and there's this thing about copying. We are trapped. There's a comparison trap. There is this mental habit that we always measure our progress, we measure our life, measure what is happening, against others. And when we do that, we forget one very important aspect. That is your capacity, your circumstances. These are unique to you, and this is what creates a journey that is wholly yours. So, in beginning your personal growth journey, we don't look sideways. This is what many of us are used to. We are used to looking at somebody else, that sister, that brother, that friend, that neighbor, that somebody. And many times when as we're growing up, and many of our parents meant well. I always say this. They didn't know any better. So they can't you see that person? Can't you see my friend? Can't you see my can't you see my friend's son, my friend's daughter? Can't you be like this person? We forget that everybody has their own personal context. And so this class tonight is supposed to bring your eyes back. Your eyes have been wandering, right? Stop wandering. Stop looking all around. Stop stop looking sideways. Instead, we must bring our eyes, we must bring our focus inward. When we compare, when we look outside, when we are looking at others, we are looking. And this is not to say you will not draw inspiration or motivation from somebody else's story. Absolutely not. It is that you should stop, because when you go to comparing, then you absolutely disconnect from your own story. And when you do that, you can't grow meaningfully. You can't make sense out of your own journey when you are always trying to copy or to replicate, or to replicate another person else's journey. So you must begin to ask yourself, and I don't mean for you to provide this answer in the comment section, but ask yourself, whose timeline are you secretly comparing yours to right now? Whose timeline? And we're trying to remove that completely and bring back our focus to the most important person, and that is you. So you must bring back. It doesn't matter how far you have been comparing, you have been looking outside, you must begin to bring back. Please let me write in the comment section, I'm ready. Are you ready? Because this is why I've seen that many people struggle on their journey of growth. You're always looking that, "Hi, why can't I be like the other person? Oh, this person has this thing. Oh, why can't you be on this journey of growth? Oh, I don't have this. I don't have this. I don't, if I was like that person, I had this. Oh, when this." We are always looking at another person and comparing ourselves and comparing our journey. Please let me write in the comment section, not anymore. We are receiving deliverance tonight to go and sin no more and do the right thing. Not anymore. I want to see your comments in the comment section. Let me write in the comment section, not anymore. Hi, Madam Lydia. Welcome to class. I see you. Tochi, I see you. Hi, Ajana. I see you in class. This class tonight is giving me joy. Welcome, everybody. We're going to have an amazing time. So how do we understand context? What is context? When we're talking about embracing your unique context, what are we talking about? Your context is the sum of your background, your personality, your experiences, your environment. These are the things that shape how you see the world and how you make decisions. So you can see, I always remember this story, in the BMO accountability bootcamp. The bootcamp is a 12-week mentoring and coaching program of the advanced lounge. That's our flagship program, where we actually take participants through structure, through a system that has the support that will enable them move. They will see themselves growing through 12 weeks in the boot camp. And I remember one of the boot campers, one of the participants sharing her experience. She's a twin. Maybe she's here. I don't know. She was sharing her experience. She was saying how she and her twin sister, they grew up. I was going to talk about environment, and I want you to listen to this illustration. This lady and her twin sister they grew up in the same home, had the same parents, obviously. They grew up, they went to the same primary school, went to the same secondary school, went to the same university. But she was saying that sometimes when her sister would narrate an experience which they both went through together, it would be amazing to her that her sister was narrating it in a completely different way than she remembered it. So even when you are a twin, your environment that the two of you grew up, your experiences in that environment can never be the same. That is why I said no two people can ever have the exact same context. And your context is a it's how you see the world, okay, and how you make decisions. So, what are the important things for us to understand about context? First thing that you must understand about context is that no two contexts are the same. Let me write in the comment section. No two contexts are the same. No two contexts are the same. So know this one and know peace immediately. That no two contexts are the same. You are different, you are unique, you are one of a kind, and no two contexts are the same. And your context, it determines where you will start from. Listen to this very carefully. Your context determines where you will start from, but it doesn't determine where you will end. Your context determines where you will start from. That is why they say that at some point, we say that, we behave the way we do as a result of our experiences and our context, really. But at some point, you are going to have to then begin to define a new path for yourself. Because it is many people now use context as an excuse to hold on, to unpleasant things, and then use it as an excuse for as an excuse why they should not make progress. So your context determines where you start from. It determines what you do now, but it doesn't determine your destination. Your context determines where you start from, but it doesn't determine your destination. So success, without that self-awareness, without understanding that, this is my journey, this is how my journey is different, this is how my journey is unique, without having that awareness, without having that understanding, then success will always be a struggle. This is why self-awareness in personal development, self-awareness, self-discovery is one of the key things, because many people don't know, they don't understand who they are. So self-awareness is understanding of who you are, understanding of how the roles that your background, your personality, your experiences, your environment, the role that they play it's critical, is key. So an awareness is important, because when you are aware, then you can begin to understand how to position yourself for success. But without that self-awareness, you find that the person is always struggling. So understanding your context helps you to grow. It helps you to grow in your unique, your beautiful, your different, your one of a kind journey, and not somebody else's. Remember, we said your context, your personal context, it determines where you start from, but it doesn't determine your end. Understand that your context, when you understand your context, it will help you to own your journey, to live your journey, and to own it, and to walk it, to live it, and you'll be at peace, you'll be all right. So you need to understand your context. Until you do, you will keep trying to live somebody else's story. Please let me write in the comment section, God forbid, but me forbid, according to Apostle Buddha. God forbid me, but you too, you have to forbid it. You understand? You have to forbid, because until you do that, you will keep struggling, and you keep trying to live, because you are not living your authentic self, because you are trying to live from somebody else's story, and this only brings heartache. So why does your story matter? Why does your story matter? Your story is very important, but why does it matter? Your story gives meaning. It gives meaning to your process. Your story, this is why your unique context. This is why you must embrace your unique context. On your journey of growth, this is why you must embrace your unique context. This is why you must embrace your unique context, because it gives meaning to your process. And you must understand that growth is not about speed. It's about living that authentic self. This is why you must embrace your unique story. This is why you must embrace your context, that it is because your growth is not about, it's not about speed, it is about authenticity. It's about being your authentic self. And you can only be your authentic self when you are able to embrace your story, you're able to embrace your context. And every experience, please hear me, hear this and hear this very well, that every experience, both good and bad, it becomes a building block for the future that you are creating. So your experiences are valid. Please let me write in the comment section. My experiences, they are valid and they are useful. There is none of your experiences that is useless. There is none of your experiences that you should say, "Oh, I wish this never happened," because there is a role, there is a place for that experience in your journey. Please let me see your comments in the comment section. Let me see your comments in the comment section. Are you here? Can you hear me? Awesome. Awesome. So your story matters. Every experience is important for your journey of growth. We're not going to discard everything. Everything. Remember, we said that your context is a sum total. So everything, your pain, your failures, even delays, they carry purpose. Everything has its place. Once it's a part of your story, that is why your story is not my story and mine cannot be your story. So all of your experiences, once that thing is there, there is a reason, there is a purpose. So every pain, every growth, every success, every failure, every delay, everything is important on your journey of growth. So all your experiences are valid. Yes, peace, I see you. I see you, Ewele. All my experiences are valid. All your experiences are valid, but you need to understand that there are seasons. You are in seasons, and you must take advantage of every season of discovery, of rebuilding, of moving, everything. And everything must come together. Everything comes together to provide the rich mixture for your journey of growth. And there is nothing like a perfect journey. Please let me write in the comment section. If you've heard me speak before, you must have heard me say there is no perfection anywhere. There is no perfection anywhere. The thing called perfect is a myth. There is no perfection anywhere. There is no formula. There is no single one formula that, oh, this is because of your unique context, which is your experiences, your background, your environment, everything. There is your own formula. There is your own formula. In the boot camp, I've explained the boot camp, our flagship program for 12 weeks in the with participants. I always tell them that this is how it works. You can be listening to me right now. The number of you that are listening to me right now, you can be listening to me, but the lenses through which everybody is listening to me is different. And the way that you will take this same, I'm one person speaking, but the way that you are going to take this information, the knowledge that is coming at you, the way that you are able to bring it into your unique situation and circumstances, the way you are able to apply it will be quite different. And that is how you are able to develop your own formula. I always tell them the boot camp that the beauty of the boot camp is how you are able to take one instruction, you're able to take one the knowledge that is being dished out to you, and you are able to localize it and come up with something that is as unique and as special as you. So you come up with your own formula, you come up with your own plan, you come up with your own action plan, a course of action that is unique to you. But it's beautiful because you were so many in the class, you were so many listening to the instruction at the same time, but because of your unique context, you are able to take that information and localize it in a way that is unique, that is distinct, that is one of a kind to you. Your context, just like your journey, is described in the exact same way. So your journey, your context, your experiences, you must own, you must embrace everything. That is why we're talking about embracing your unique context. You must embrace everything, and you must find a way to use it for your journey of growth. There is nothing linear. There is no linear. Many people think that life is a straight road like this. No, 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 no. Life is not linear. Life is not linear. Life is not linear. Life is, please let me write in the comment section. Life is not linear. Life is not linear. I want to see your comments in the comment section. Life is not linear. Awesome. 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 I see all your comments in the comment section. Life is not linear. And so that is why your unique context is unique to you and is only to you. That is why your unique context is unique to you and only to you. So everything, so it's not a straight line. Every loop, every height, every valley, every corner, every obstacle, every pivot, every pause, everything is what makes the uniqueness and the richness of your journey. And because life is not perfect, of course, you know that on the other side of perfection is imperfection. So you must embrace it all. You must embrace it all, because that is the real evidence that you understand that this is part and parcel of my journey, and you keep moving forward. I think it was in the class of the webinar where we spoke about what do you really want? I love that webinar. Please, if you are not in that class, or even if you were, please find it on our YouTube and go through it again. We're talking about what do you really want, and understanding that your seasons are a part of your journey. You must understand. Some people want to say, oh, we should delay some things till much later. No, everything, you embrace everything as part and parcel of your journey, and you keep moving forward. Understand that there are seasons, and you cannot despise your seasons. So there are some seasons that there will be high. You'll be high. There are some seasons that there will be valley. There's some seasons that will be pauses. There are some seasons that will be pivots. There are some seasons that there will be obstacles. There are different kinds of, and you must understand that all these things come together for your journey of growth. Everything comes together for your journey of growth. So I want to give you a framework that will help you to embrace your context, embrace your unique context, because this is the only way that you are able to have you are able to make real progress on your journey of growth. Are you ready? I'm about to give you a 3-pronged framework. Are you ready? The 3-pronged framework to embracing your unique context on your journey of growth. The first in that framework is embrace your story. Let me write in the comment section. I embrace my story. Write it that way. I embrace my story. I embrace my story. Your story is yours. No matter what it is yours. It is your starting point. Remember, I said that it's not your ending point, but it's definitely from there. So you cannot say, oh, I don't want this. I don't want this. I prefer that person's life. Oh, can't you see that my friend? Her life is so rosy. Her life is this. Oh, at just 21, she was this. At 25, she was this. Oh, I'm 35 now. I'm this. Start from there. Start from there. Remember, your context, your story, it is where you will start from. It is where you will start from. It is not the destination, but has to if you are not able to start with that and from there, then you are only delaying. You only delay the time it will take for you to get to the destination. So embrace your story. Accept where you are without shame or denial. Don't wish you were something else. Don't wish you were somewhere. Don't wish that you became a better person, that you became a better version of yourself. But to become a better, remember that you have to start from where you are now, this version of yourself. You cannot go and become a better version of Coach Tracy. No, peace is here. Peace has to determine that I'm going to become a better version of peace. Ewele is here. I'm going to become a better version of Ewele. Lydia is here. I'm becoming a better version of Lydia. Tochukwu is here. I'm becoming a better version of Tochukwu. So embrace your story. I embrace my story. I see you guys. Ewele, I see you. I embrace my story. I love it. I see you, peace. I embrace my story. This is where we start from. This is where we all have to start from. And I want all of you to write it in the comment section. It's a commitment that you are making, and you are saying it. I embrace my story, your beautiful, unique, distinct story. It doesn't matter what it is. It's yours. Your story is yours. It doesn't matter what it is, it's yours, and that's where we'll start from. So embrace your story. No shame, no denial. Somebody say you can't shame the shameless. As I just said, no shame, no denial. It came to my mind. No shame, no denial. My journey is mine, and that is where I'm starting from. But you cannot stop there. Remember, we said that your unique context is where you will start, but it's not where you will stop. You can't stop there. Please let me write in the comment section. I'm not stopping there. You cannot just embrace the story, because this is where many people make the mistake. We embrace the story. You can't just see what happened to me in 1977, and then you are there. This is 2025, and you are still there in 1977. It's not okay. You will embrace your story, but you are not stopping there. Let me write in the comment section, I'm not stopping there. You can't stop there, because you'll be stuck. And I said, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck there. So you are not stopping there. I might see your comment in the comment section. Don't stop there. Embrace your story, but you can't stop there. So you accept who you are without shame, without denial, but you are not stopping there. The next thing you need to do after embracing your story is that you need to evolve through it. Let me write in the comment section, I evolve through it. You are evolving through your story. So your story is yours. Whatever it is, it with all its pains, with all the memories, with all its accomplishments, with all its achievements, with all the highs and lows, your journey is yours, and you will embrace your story, but you will not stop there. You will evolve through it. How do you evolve? You need to learn. And so that is why I congratulate you for being in these sessions. And please, as I said before, the sessions are free. Please share the link to everyone. We need to understand that these things are really things. Someone say, is that also a thing? Yes, it's a thing. If you don't embrace your context, you ain't going nowhere, baby. You can't move forward. Many people have embraced their story. They have just kept themselves. So you embrace it, but you don't stop there. You move. We move. Let me write in the comment section. We move. We are moving. We are evolving. And that movement, that evolution is what I was talking about at the beginning of the class. That there is no way that we are entering into new realms if we cannot evolve. You cannot change. You cannot transform. So you are evolving through your story. In the boot camp, the guys in the boot camp, some of them are here. They will tell you a lot of reflection. And this is one of the ways that you evolve through your story, by reflection, by learning, and by discipline to transform. In the bootcamp, I always tell them there is no class called how to learn how to be disciplined. No. By the very structure of the bootcamp, you will learn discipline. Guys, yes or yes? Let me see your comments in the comment section. By the very nature of the bootcamp, you will learn discipline. And the very structure of the bootcamp is that you will reflect, you will learn, because you need to understand. Remember, I said that the foundation of personal development is self-awareness. Understanding this your story. Nobody understands it better than you, but you need to really enter into the realm of self-discovery and self-awareness. And so we use reflection, we use learning. I said more than 70% of your growth journey is about learning. If you are not learning, you are not growing. Full stop. If you are not learning, you are not growing. I remember a very young girl telling me, I think she just finished service and started working. She told me that, me, I've said that even signboard, I'm not reading after my degree. How sad. If you are not learning, I said, somebody said, if the very moment you stop, the next day you have stopped growing. If you say that, oh, I'm done learning. No, we keep learning. Learning is more than 70% of your growth journey. And this is how you evolve through your story, by using reflection, by learning, and by discipline. And this is where accountability systems are key. Don't run away from accountability. Please let me write in the comment section. I won't run away from accountability. Many of us run away from accountability. That is why we created the program, the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. And the accountability is there, is very, very intentional. You will know ab initio that what you are here for is to be held accountable. Don't run away from accountability. I've shared my story many times. I ran away for years. Tracy, I ran away from accountability for years. If my big brother is here, he will know what I'm talking about. I ran away. They'll say, Tracy, come. I'm telling you, I will not even let you see me. If it's not when you see me that you ask me. Hey, I was running away. Do you know when the time was ripe? I was running towards I am running towards accountability. I'm in systems that hold me accountable. This is how you are able to grow and evolve through your story. Find yourself in accountability systems. You will, in fact, research, I think there's a Harvard research that said that people that are in accountability systems are able to achieve their goals by up to 95%. 95%. Those odds are good odds. I will take 95% any day. So get yourself into an accountability system that is able to help you develop your discipline, and this is how you transform. So the framework we've looked at: embrace your story. We've looked at evolve through your story. Number 3 is that you need to express it. Express your journey. Express as you are evolving. As you've embraced your story, you're not allowed to stop you. You evolved through that story, but you must learn to express it. Let others understand that you are on a journey. And when you're on that journey, there is no way. I always say that you are the primary beneficiary of your journey, but there are secondary beneficiaries, the people around you. My children knew that there was something different about, they knew. I didn't have to call them and say, hey children, come, okay, there's something now, your mother. No. They just understood that there was something. And so you embrace your story, you evolve it, but you also express it to the people. You're able to share your lessons, and you're able to allow your that authenticity that you are now living with to impact others. In fact, your journey of personal growth must impact others. People must say, oh, there's something. I want to come close to that person. There is just something. And that something was because you embraced your unique context and you allowed yourself to grow and to evolve through it on your journey of personal growth. This is very, very important. And understand that this framework works when you accept yourself. Not many of us are somebody. I saw a post, and it was really profound to me. He said, if you saw yourself the way you see every other person, like we always see other people, we're willing to be kind to them, we're willing to give people a chance. But if you saw yourself the way you see other people, what a beautiful world we'll have. Many of us are extremely, extremely hard on ourselves. We are extremely, extremely critical of ourselves. We criticize ourselves, but from tonight, you understand that you are accepting of yourself, but understanding that you're not accepting to stop there. You are accepting to move. You are embracing your story so that you can evolve, and that expression at the end completes that cycle of transformation, because your story, somebody else is looking at you to gain something. And when you refuse to go on that journey of growth, you are depriving yourself, I said, as the primary beneficiary of your journey, but also you are depriving another person who would benefit from your journey. So there are secondary beneficiaries of your journey. There are children, your siblings, you have colleagues, you have friends. There are people around you that are looking to gain something, but only if you will take that step. Are you ready to go on your journey of growth? Are you ready to go on your journey of growth? Let me write in the comment section, I'm ready for my journey of growth. I'm inviting you to go through this framework. And this is why the Advanced Lounge exists. We exist to partner with you. We exist to work with you on your journey of growth. It is my firm belief. It is my firm belief that you carry a huge potential. You carry something inside of you that you don't even know what you carry. And I like when the way Miles Monroe said it. He said it and it's stuck in my brain forever. He said, just like there is swim in a fish. That means when a fish doesn't want to go and learn how to swim, just like the potential to be a huge mango tree is inside a mango seed. That is how you are looking at yourself, but inside of you there is potential that is follow come. When God made you, he put the potential for greatness is trapped inside of you, but it is now your responsibility to bring out that potential and cause it to manifest. And that manifesting is what we're talking about, that expression that completes that framework. When you're able to express, your story, it will impact other people. And I believe that you carry something unique, something great inside of you. And the Advanced Lounge exists to help you, to work with you on that journey into becoming that most superior version of yourself. Are you still here? Please let me write in the comment section, I'm here, coach. I'm here, coach. And if you're writing, I'm going to give you quickly 4 things that you are going to just reflect on. Reflection is a key part of your journey. In personal development, learning is huge. You learn from yourself by reflection. You learn from others. You learn from books. But you learn from yourself. It's very key. So I'm going to give you quick 4 questions that you're going to just quickly, after now you reflect on. That's why I always say, whenever you hear me speak, you're not going to go away scrambling, or you immediately, you can begin to take action immediately. So please write down, what makes your journey unique? What makes my journey unique? Write it in that way. What you're going to think about it, what makes my journey unique? I've been saying your journey is unique, your journey is different, your journey is one of a kind. What makes your journey unique? What past experiences, number 2, what past experiences have shaped how I see myself today? So number 1, what makes my journey unique? Number 2, what past experiences have shaped how I see myself today? Number 3, what parts of my story do I need to stop hiding from? Number 4, how can I use my current context as a stepping stone rather than a limitation? So you are going to just think about these things, and I always encourage that you write down your thoughts. Always write. Don't let your thoughts be in your mind alone, because your brain is a great tool, but it's not that great. You forget. So always learn to write down. So 4 questions. What makes my journey unique? What past experiences have shaped how I see myself today? What parts of my story do I need to stop hiding from? And how can I use my current context as a stepping stone rather than a limitation? So please think about these things. How do you now begin to move from comparison? We grew up in the comparison culture. People were constantly comparing us to others, and we picked up comparing ourselves to others. Now we picked up comparing our children, comparing people around us with others. So how do we begin to move from comparison to clarity? How do you begin to move from comparing your journey, from comparing your life, comparing your situation, your circumstances to somebody else? How do you now begin to gain clarity so that you can really embrace your journey? Stop comparing yourself. Somebody else is in chapter 40, you are in chapter 2. Is that not unfair comparison? Somebody else has been on this thing. Somebody else has been on this journey, has been doing this particular thing, whatever it is, for 10 years, for 20 years. You now wake up, you are just 6 months, and you now want the result of the person that has been in this thing. So how do we stop comparing our where we are to where somebody else is? So you need to define success based on who you are becoming. I made a post today. I said that one of the greatest payoffs of your personal growth journey is not just the things that you achieve, it's in the person that you are becoming. You see that thing? it is critical. Once you remove your eye from the things to really putting your eye on the who you are becoming, it takes care of it takes a whole load off of you. You stop looking at things. Stop looking at things and start looking at who you are becoming. When you always look at, oh, what am I'm achieving? Oh, I'm 30, I don't have a house. I'm 40, I don't have a this. Oh, this person has a that. You will put a lot of pressure. So instead of how do we go from comparison to clarity? This is one that I'm giving you. So instead of focusing on what am I achieving, oh, who are you becoming? Because really it is who you are becoming that is capable of entering into those realms, into having all those results, having all the opportunities, having all the achievements, having all those accomplishments. So define success based on who you are becoming. So please let me write in the comment section. Who are you becoming? Write your name. Tracy, who are you becoming? This is a critical question that we all need to focus on answering. Who are you becoming? Life is not just about go here, go there, go there. You need to sometimes settle down, sit down, and ask yourself some critical questions. You'll be shocked. You'll be amazed at the kind of answers that the whole of month one in the boot camp. And the boot camp, this we're currently in the last cohort for 2025. We're going to open cohort for 2026. And the first month was about self-discovery. So the people in the boot camp did a lot of reflection exercise, and sometimes they'll come back with feedback. I didn't know. Yes, you didn't know, because truly we never stop to allow ourselves to get to know ourselves. So ask yourself, who are you becoming, and define what success means to you based on who you are becoming. Everybody's timeline is different. You are not behind, you are in process. Let me write in the comment section. I am not behind, I'm in the process. I'm in the process. But one thing, if you leave this class with only one thing, you must understand that your unique context is your starting point, but it is not your final destination. Your unique context your unique context is your starting point, but it's not your final destination. So tell yourself, write it in the comment section. I'm not behind, I'm in process. I'm not behind, I'm in process. I'm not behind, I'm in the process. And the process is yours. Hi, Grace. Welcome to class. I didn't see you there. Welcome to class. I'm not behind, I'm in the process. Hi, Mr. Matthew. Welcome to class. Oh, I'm so this today's class is like it's all that. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So I'm not behind. I'm in the process. I'm not behind. I am in the process. Yes, you are becoming. But the most important thing is that you can't stop. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm moving. We must evolve. This is that evolution, that place, that evolving in the framework. That is the place where you are moving. Many of us now get stuck in the place where we are. Oh, this is my story. This is my song. And then we just stay there. But you can't stop there, because you can't enter into your best version when you stop at just embracing your story. You must evolve through your story. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I see all your comments. This has been a very engaging class. So your growth comes when you start honoring your path. Your growth, the success on your journey of growth will begin when you start honoring your path, and accepting that this journey is mine. This is mine. It's not This is mine. Like, it's unique, it's distinct to me, and it's mine. And I want to really invite you to go on this journey. And it's your journey, but you need to go on the journey. You need to accept the invitation. You need to accept responsibility, that you have been stuck in that place where you have just been accepting. You've just been, oh, many times you are looking at, oh, this is the problem, this is the excuse. And I said, your experiences, your background, your story is valid. but it is a starting point, it is not the destination. So you must move. You must move to evolving. It is when we are evolving that we are able to express our story. That is how we are also able to be able to impact others. Our story, another person is looking at our story as a survival kit. The person say, oh, this person, and then the person is going to be inspired by the story. And also, so if you don't go on that journey, you don't only deny your own self, you also deny the people that could be looking up to you, to learn from, to be inspired by, to be motivated by your story. So this is where I invite you to go on this journey of growth. Join our communities. The BIMA Accountability Bootcamp is currently in session, and so we're not admitting into that. But look forward to more. The upcoming cohort will be coming up next year. Keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, join our communities online on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. On TikTok. Join us. And if you are joining us for the very first time on our YouTube channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button so that you can get notified every time we have content. And we always have content. We have made it our life goal in the advanced lounge. This is what makes us breathe. This is what makes us wake up every day, that we are able to empower you on your journey of growth, to help you to think, to plan, and to take action. So please join us. Join our online communities on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, here on TikTok. And what we do is that we are learning together, we are growing together, and our aspiration is that we want to be more. So it doesn't matter the height that you are, and I acknowledge the height that you have climbed. I acknowledge that you have climbed, you have done really well, but I'm here to tell you there is more. Send me right in the comment section. There is more. You can't stop. You can't say I have arrived. There's no arrival, and you have not arrived. There is more. I said it before, and I say it again. I'm here to remind you that there are heights for you to climb. There are territories for you to take. There are grounds for you to cover, so that you might never have considered before, but you are well able to. So the goal, the aspiration, the battle cry is that there is more, and I can be more. You can be more. You can do more. You can have more. You can be more. And this starts when you embrace your journey. But beyond that, you are evolving to build your best life with purpose and with clarity. There is nobody alive that is more youer than you. There is nobody alive, 8 billion, I be 7 billion and counting. There is no one alive on this earth that is more you than you. But you must understand that you can be more. Help me write in the comment section, I can be more. I can be more. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being in this edition of the Advanced Land Weekly Live webinar. I've had a blast. As in, I didn't know where 1 hour just breezed right past and went to. Thank you so much for making this class popping. This is a popping class. Let me write in the comment section, I can be more. There is more. There is more. And I can be more. You can be more. I believe it with a whole, I believe it. I'm fully convinced. I believe it more than you. But if you come on this journey, I will turn you into a believer, that you can be so much more. Thank you, everyone. This has been an amazing class. This has been a popping class. A popping class. Please let me see your emojis in the comment section. Let me see fire. Let me see, what did you think of the class? Let me see it in emojis, whether it's fire emojis, whether it's dancing emojis, whether it's boom, boom, boom emojis. Let me see your emoji. Let me see, what did you make of this class? I had an absolute fun time, sharing with you in this class, anchoring this class, and just sharing with you. It has been my absolute honor and privilege to share with you this evening, and I'm so grateful that you turned up to class tonight. Please do well to share the link with other people. Just share. It's free to also share the link. Let other people come and also hear the things that you are hearing. In fact, it is to your advantage that everyone in your circle actually hears the same thing that you are hearing. That way you are able to grow together with the people that you love, the people that you know are in your circle. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I look forward to seeing you in all of our online communities, and of course I look forward to seeing you here again next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. When we go live, we'll look at another interesting topic that will help us to again strength to retool our toolkit on our journey of personal growth. Thank you so much. My name is Tracy Aquera. These weekly live webinars were brought to you by the Advanced Launch Community. My name is Tracy Aquera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the anchor I'm the anchor of the Advanced Launch Community, and it has been my utmost pleasure and honor to have you here. And I look forward to seeing you in our future interaction. Make sure that you keep remember that your journey is unique and that you keep embracing your story, but more than that, that you are evolving through your story and you keep on understanding that you can be more. Thank you so much and have a good night, everybody.